After doing YouTube for about 3 years and still not being able to score a decent gaming chair with any of the brands, I finally went out to buy one. Well, that's kind of a lie because I didn't go out. I bought this chair online. I thoroughly researched several local brands in both offline and online marketplaces, and they all copy the same shit from each other. And by copying, I mean blatantly importing the same shit over and over again, or taking the same chair, the different kind of same chairs from all the different OEMs, and slapping and rebranding them. But I wanted something really unique to feel somewhat special. The SIHOO M18 looked really promising, so I finally decided to put that ass down on it. Hey everyone, Mukul here. So a declaration that SIHOO has sent me 15 of their chairs, and I'm just kidding. I bought this one myself, so here is my experience with it. First of all, the box came like this. Yeah, thanks to Amazon and delivery, I guess. But the SIHOO seller was replying quite actively and assured me that if there was anything wrong with the chair, they would assist me. So believing that, I unboxed the literally already unboxed parts and started assembling the chair. Amongst all these parts that came with the chair, only the wheel and the headrest were the lightest components. The headrest is hollow from the back, but the mesh might have a thin layer of foam inside of it, so it feels soft on the back of the head. The caster didn't feel extremely heavy, so only time will test its longevity. The handrest had a great finish over it. It was also quite heavy with metal parts underneath it, and the height adjustable mechanism of it was extremely smooth. The seat is made up of complete plastic except for the cushion, which doesn't feel too soft or too hard, which is just perfect for most of the butts, according to many scientific researchers. It is ample thick though, with approximately 95 mm thickness on the front and 70 mm on the sides and the back. The base is completely metal and the wheels are completely plastic. The screws were neatly laid out in this smart packaging, and there were also some extra washers and bolts. The manual is in many languages and kinda shows how easy it is to assemble the chair, as all I needed was this one page to assemble it. The screws are also labeled inside its packaging, so navigating them through the manual shouldn't be hard for anyone. The wheels were the easiest part to put in the chair, as they just snap into their holes. Into the holes of this metal base. These large orifices, holes. And the handrests had an R and L sticker on them, and you can guess what they mean. And if you can't guess that, then you probably shouldn't be assembling this chair yourself. For no valid reason whatsoever, I made sure that these metal parts rest over the plastic part underneath the seat. And right after I installed both the arms, I noticed that I forgot to add the metal washers. So I disassembled them again and installed them back in. Installing the main metal part under the seat was pretty easy with these 4 screws. It was also quite nice that they printed an arrow here which denoted where the front of the seat is. So then I just kept the back seat lying on the floor like this and carefully slid the base of the seat onto it or into it, and then screwed these 3 nuts inside. Then I just had to place the caster on the base like this, and then I just threw the whole assembled seat on top of it. But this needs some expertise in putting stuff inside holes accurately. Installing the headrest was pretty easy as it is completely screwless. However, this needs the prior expertise I had just mentioned at a more basic level though. You can control the lumbar support's depth and height. Happy lumbar, happy life. The chair also stays locked firmly and has nothing loose over the joint because it was me who made sure to tighten them carefully, so I should be getting all the credit here. Who cares about product designers anyways? I just love the fact that the handrest on this chair was one of the first handrests ever to either go completely down or just lie parallel to the height of my desk, which is exactly 67 centimeters from the ground. And that is when the chair seat is at its lowest height. And the lowest they can go is still 62 centimeters from the ground. But yeah, sadly these handrests don't rotate on the x-axis or y-axis or any of the axes. The seat can be locked at 3 angles, but learning the art to lock them is an art which you have to lock in your brain. Yeah, it took me some time to learn this extraordinary craft. You need to pull the handle outward and then move your back away from the back seat, then push back to however you want and then push the handle back in to lock it. At these reclining angles, the back seat did have some play on it and wasn't as firm as it was at the 90-degree default angle. Well, my initial experience with the chair was that it just fit perfectly for my 5 feet 11 inches height, and everything just immediately felt like home. But that's not how I do things here. So I rested my butt for almost a month before jotting this part of the review. So yeah, kind of a long-term review. Well, I am 85 kilograms after applying the feel-good depreciation weight factor, and the seat has withheld very well. Well, I still feel this needs more time to truly assess the chair, but I didn't want to delay this video anymore. The armrests are really comfy, but I would have loved it if they rotated. The backrest has also retained well and still hasn't developed any free play at the 90-degree angle. I haven't used the extreme reclining angles for really long, as I'm someone who prefers sitting straight as This is one of the first lumbar supports that I feel I won't be removing from the chair. The default positions works beautifully for my lumbar. And as stated earlier, the wheels do have an extremely free nature. But because I'm a very grounded person, I haven't had any sort of trouble with them. The headrest, on the other hand, is the only part of the chair that hasn't satisfied me completely. Only if I was able to raise it an inch more, then it would have supported my head better. The only jugaad I have right now is to raise it way above its locks and to hope it doesn't drop back in quickly. So I spent about 6,600 rupees for the M18, which is roughly $80 US, and for this price, the chair has immense value. First of all, it's not a copycat OEM chair that every known furniture business is trying to rebrand and sell here, and the overall quality of the chair is just exceptional for this price, especially for the deal price. Even if you see them selling for 10 to 15% more, it will still be worth it. I have constantly seen them sell for 150 or 200 US on Amazon US at least, so anything under 8 to 9,000 rupees is absolutely worth it for this chair. They also provide 3 years of warranty, and the seller response has been quite prompt through the Amazon messages at least. It looks like the SIHOO manufacturers are selling this here themselves though, through an import channel of course, but it's still good to see some kind of assurance here. With such easy to assemble designs, I'm just guessing that they will just ship the faulty part back to you so that you can replace it yourself during the warranty period. So if you are buying this chair on Amazon and would like to support my efforts on the video, then do check out the affiliate links in the description below. You can also hop on to our Discord server where we sit on chairs like these and chat about tech and stuff. So take care humans, Mewbot, who is not sitting currently, out.